Hello everyone, my name is Slumperd, and as long as I don't acknowledge the fan in the background, it doesn't exist. Wait, every time I travel between my main base and the starter town, I come across this floating sheep and I love him. As you can see, we are back at what I've been referring to as the ugly duckling. I'm not gonna work on it in this episode, but I had to get back to Spawn Town to set the the Nether portal for my normal base, so we'll head there in just a second. But before we do, I do want to tell about the idea I have, because in between episodes I did come up with an idea for the roof on this. As I said, we're gonna be a while before we're gonna actually work on it. But what I want to do, since I've been referring to it as the ugly duckling, what I want to make is just a big duck and have it like fill up the hole in the roof, and then it will have gone from the ugly duckling to the big duckling, the giant duckling actually. So I think that's what we're gonna do. It's gonna take a while because I need to actually figure out in the creative world how to build a duck, but just so you know, that's what the plan is for this thing for now. And with that, we're gonna go ahead. I have a bunch of stuff. I should also actually, since I'm here now, see if I can do some enchanting. Well, we didn't get as lucky with the pickaxes, but I did get lucky with my shovel, which is nice. Anyway, it's now time to go into the Nether, and let's see. I do have blocks with me. I hope I have enough space in my inventory for. There's a couple of things in the Nether that I want to find. And I'm 90% sure we'll have to go to the north tunnel. No, that's... Oh, no. Add my name to there. Also, I really need to get a better food source, because these berries are literally the food source I've been using until now. Oh, crap, where are you? Okay. Oh, there. I think it's you who shot me, right? And that's my last arrow. And I need to go exactly there. I don't have anything to make arrows with. I don't even have a crafting. Why don't I have a crafting table on me? I'm a little bit lucky. There might be a. What's the forest type called? The warped forest nearby. There is a lot of the blocks from the warped forest there, so maybe I'm a bit lucky. Let's see if this will bring us to one. Oh, there, at the very least there's a crafting table there. What I should have done is bring something to make what's it called? A sign with, but unfortunately I forgot. This is where our portal is going to be, which is well, let's say less than ideal, but you know, we'll make it work. Oh, for a moment I thought a gas was floating there, and I would have been upset by that, because I don't think guys are supposed to spawn here. Close this off for now. Probably do something nicer with this later. But let's first now check if this actually connects. It should. Come on. And it does! Very nice. So this is, I built this portal earlier underground at my base, where we used to be. I found a spider spawner here, so I think this actually might be slightly too close to make an effective spider farm, but I'm not even sure yet if I want to use this farm, as like most of, like a very large part of my base is going to be at around this level here. So if you remember from last time, there used to be a lot of trees around here. They aren't anymore. And that is because I have come up with an idea. In the first episode I said that I wasn't sure on how to make this area kind of hidden but still clear that someone's building here, and I have found a way to do that now. Well, first I'm gonna have to flatten most of this a bit more, and we're gonna also fill this back in, or well, we're not gonna fill it in but make a cover and then light it up underneath. And then what I think might be really cool to do is put like a put like a roof of leaves over the build. So I'll have to make a couple of smaller, because it's gonna be a small village type deal. So what I gonna make a couple of the smaller houses and then build with these leaves over them. And I think that can look really cool. But before we can do that, as you may be able to tell, I put my diamond pickaxe away because it's too close to breaking and I don't want to waste it yet. So first we're gonna have to do some resource gathering, and I'll see you after those. Oh, and actually before I forget, I also built a little hobbit hole here, as it's gonna be part of the village that's gonna be here, but for now it's just a small storage area, some furnaces and a bed. But yeah, we'll use this little this hole here as our base of operations until we have something bigger or better. Honestly, in none of my builds I have a very good idea of where to store or make a storage area or anything like that, so maybe we'll just keep using this, but we'll see. Anyway, this time for real I'm gonna go mining, and then I'll return. And welcome back everybody. As you can see, we have done quite some grinding, and through some purchasing of books I've also have a fortune pickaxe now. So I have got a lot of what are called metals in the ground. I've done a lot of mining, but I do still have, of course, if I want to cover this entire thing with leaves, I'm gonna need a lot of leaves, and I'm also, well, the dirt won't be a problem for that part over there. But aside from leaves, I also want to have some lighting in there, and I think the best way to go about that will be the new shroom lights from the Nether, and that is going to be glowstone, which is also in the Nether. So I thought I'll take you along on at least on that right, and then after that we'll grow some trees and harvest some leaves. With those planted, we'll wait till they grow and then see how many leaves we get from that. We'll also take the leaves over there. I think then we have most of this area, and then we still need to flatten out a bit. There's a lot to do, but step by step we're gonna do this. So first, some shroom lights. Exit, well, as good as secured. Let's check out that thing. Also, I don't really need these. They'll just be very handy. So we're gonna do those, and this is where the lag really is useful right now, because without it this would be incredibly annoying to fight. Okay, so our quest for a mycelium, not mycelium, wrong, the other one, warp nether roots or something along those lines goes. I'm gonna turn my fan back on because it has cooled down, but it is very warm still, and I hope it's honestly, if something exciting happens, then I'm probably dying, so I kind of hope nothing exciting happens. Well, I do remember that in that direction when I was, I'm not sure if it's in the video, but when I was setting up another portal in that direction, I did find someone had built their tunnel out of mostly the warp stuff. So I hope that if I go in that direction, that I then find out where they got that warp steps from. So we have made it to the warp thing, and as I got here, I realized that you need Silk Touch to grab these, and you need these, I think, to grow these, or actually at least to get a lot of these mushrooms. And that's a problem. So I'm gonna test it out with normal netherrack, and otherwise I'll just have to ask the server if someone has some nylium for me. I do think I should be focusing on the shroom lights, because these blocks I'm gonna need for later, but the shroom lights I'm gonna need I'm still gonna need in this episode. So I should be focusing on those. Also the warped stems I also won't need until much later. Still nice to have them already. So I'm gonna grab a bunch of mushrooms and grab a bunch of shroom lights and actually leave the wood for now, because we can always grow more of those later. Similar to those. I don't even know what they're called. What are they called? Warped blocks. Let's see what these two. I deal with this guy. Ow. Ooh, yes, help me. Thank you, good sir. I have a piece of gold as a reward. Ooh, those are both useful. Cute. Such a nice community here. Okay, well, I'm just gonna continue looking for mushrooms, and I'll get back to you when something exciting happens. I do think that I want a stack of both the red ones and the blue ones, so we'll probably soon have to go to the other type of forest. Crimson forest is it, I think, and find one there. But or find more mushrooms there. I'm back here again. So actually we'll do that now, since I'm currently walking in circles. And after that we'll go back to the overworld, and if we survive all that, then we'll ask people for nylium. Or nylium, it's not nylium. I shouldn't type nylium because it's... And I can't look at it because I can't harvest. It's... what's it called? Crimson... Crap. Not netherrack, it's something... Is it nylium? Since I'm now not sure, since I noticed that the recording was doing different than I thought it was, I'm gonna record me finding it again, and it will be fake, and I'm gonna make it very obviously fake. I don't know how yet, maybe I'll just leave this part in. So, while looking, we did find something exciting, namely a nether fortress, and with exciting I mean terrifying and dangerous, and I'm not going in there. Here we are with our iron sword and no shield. Going great. Go back down. Well, as I said, it's... Nope. Okay, I'm done. That was nice, but I have something in the oven. Okay, come on. Come on! Ah! Should have... Yes! Thank you! So, we made it back alive and with a lot of stuff, so I'm very happy with that. We'll probably at some point need to make a bit of a safer staircase here, but for now this is good. And also, since we're in this Sultan Valley, or end up in the Sultan Valley here at least, I think it might be a good idea to instead, because we're now wearing the helmet, to instead find some boots with soul speed on them. But for now, let's just safely return to our home. So, as it turns out, you need the nylium to grow the mushrooms. Oh, I should still put that in there. So, I did ask, no one responded, so I'm gonna assume that that means that no one has it. Or at least not anything that they're willing to spare. Before we continue with the leaf gathering, I think I'm gonna flatten this area out a lot more, and maybe also make a bit of a line between these and see where I want it to end to, so I have a bit of an idea of how everything's gonna look. And then I think I'm also gonna have a look at this terrain here, because I think this will need to like all be at that height about. So we have really a closed off area over here. So that's what I'm gonna do now. So I might have tried to use the replay mod and then close Minecraft too quickly, causing it to not save any of the video it made. But as you can see, we have terraformed the area here a little bit. But since I now don't know what I have, what he basically did in the meantime, what you've missed is we've gathered a bunch of leaves. I was planning to do that in a time lapse, but I guess we'll but I guess we'll have to do without. As you can see, the cows are still here. They did escape for a moment during the time lapse. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make a little bit bigger area within there, and once we have that, then I'll move the cows in there, because actually I think that's the next thing I am gonna do. But even before that, what I do want to do is build, or at least like get an idea of what shape this area is gonna get. And I think that is the last thing I'm gonna do before, at least recording wise, before I am gonna call it for tonight, because it is getting fairly late. So the thing I'm gonna do is for now I'm just gonna build like an arc here for the shape, and then after that we'll build another one there as well, and then tomorrow I will build those, and I'll do that in the time lapse and make it make sure that my brain isn't as fried as it is right now. Tomorrow I'll get back to these and I'll fill them all up. The only thing I'm gonna do for tonight is move these cows into the base, but obviously I have to get rid of some water first before that. I think I'm actually at first I thought with that water I could kind of hide this, but I don't think it works really well. So what we're gonna do is remove that completely and then use only the kind of forest roof that we're about to make. So with that, I see you tomorrow. So it is now the next day and I've gotten a whole bunch of dirt from our starter area. And this time, trying to I'll hopefully not mess up, and we're gonna do another attempt at a time lapse. So with that, the walls are mostly complete. Maybe I'll make some tweaks here and there, like that, and that. But I'm mostly happy with them. And as you can see now, this area here has been very much like taken away from the rest of the biome. Oh, I should actually also pay attention to that thing there. Probably also light that up or do something with it. But anyway, that's gonna be it for this episode. Next one will either start building the village or we'll start building the leaf roof. Either way, I hope to see you next one. Bye bye!